With calving season in full swing, we want to talk about management tips for producers with our beef value enhancement specialist, Gant Mourer. And Gant, what kind of things maybe producers should be thinking about this time of year?
Well, like you said, those calves are hitting the ground, and typically the first time we handle those calves is 2 months of age, or what some people refer to as branding in a traditional sense. So there's some tools that we can utilize to add value to those animals right now, even as young as they are. The first one would be to use an implant to implant that calf, and we can increase efficiency of growth of that calf anywhere from 5 to about 7%. And the value of gain would be anywhere from 85 to $1 at this point in time, and it's a very cost-effective tool. Cost about $2, and we increase efficiency and capitalize on that gain. Now, if you're marketing natural or organic beef, of course you're not going to want to use an implant, but only about 6% of all beef marketed in the United States is natural or organic. So we need to be using those implants.
Talk about the VAC 45 program. When's a good time to start that?
Absolutely. So again, we're going to have those animals up, those calves up. We need to get them vaccinated for that marketing program later on this fall, and we'll do that with a respiratory vaccine, with a blackleg vaccine, and possibly with a Pasteurella vaccine as well. You may want to get with your veterinarian to determine if we're going to use a killed product or a modified live product, and really how you've handled your cows, not your calves, will determine on which of those products you actually use.
And then a couple of other things to talk about. Of course, we want to remind folks about wormers and castration.
Yep, a huge one, and we've actually seen a decline in the amount of steer calves as compared to bull calves going through livestock markets in recent years. And as long as we castrate those bull calves early, it's really less stress on those animals. And if you think about it, it's also a welfare issue. If we let those calves get up to 600, 700, 800 pounds, it's very stressful on those animals. They go off feed for a long period of time, and in fact, we lose more money. So if we castrate and use an implant, we'll capture all that weight back on those calves very easily and very cost effectively. You know, and the other thing we may think about is a good worming protocol, and really Justin Talley, our livestock entomologist, will tell us that we need to mix those wormers up. We really need to keep those bugs guessing, and that's the most efficacious way to get those worms and those bugs out of those animals, and really it adds a lot of value in terms of performance both to calves and cows.
Now, the Oklahoma Quality Beef Network, we talk about that from time to time, but really it can impact the bottom line if you kind of follow those guidelines.
Yep, absolutely, Lyndall. So again, we're preparing those calves to be marketed this fall, and what we've seen is an 8 to 10% increase in value over a non-weaned calf for these OQBN VAC 45 calves, and that's a pretty consistent number over the last 6 or 7 years. So it's hard to predict what prices are going to do this fall, but that's a number that we're pretty confident with.
Now, you and the team at Animal Science are also preparing to welcome a special guest, Curt Pate. A lot of people recognize that name.
Yep, absolutely. So as we're bringing these cows and calves in, we wanted to put a seminar on how we're going to handle those. It's going to be at the Totusek Animal Science Arena here in Stillwater, and what he's actually going to be doing is he's going to be handling cattle on horseback starting at 4 p.m. And he'll answer questions and do his seminar and demonstration until about 5:30, where we'll break for a short dinner, and then we'll go back inside the arena, and he will handle cattle in a small but yet very functional working facility on foot, and have some pen design and some other aspects that producers can take home with them. All that we do is ask that you RSVP for a meal and let us know you're coming. So if you do want dinner, we can provide that for you.
Okay, Gant, thanks a lot. And for more information on how to RSVP for that event, just go to our website and click on the links section.